Hey, what's going on, guys? MinDQ787B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 94 today for the 2005 series at the Glen. I'm not happy about what happened last race. You're gonna need to watch the video to find out. But yeah, let's just say shit happened, and pretty much shit's about to go down again. But I'm ready for war, though. Unfortunately, though, we cannot really do anything in terms of building or overhauling anything. Nor is the flow bench going to arrive in about 5 races' time before we start actually, doing other stuff with the drafting and all that. Because we do need a little bit more suck for some races anyway. More like the D-shape ovals of Michigan and Auto Club, especially for those races. Because we're not really good at those tracks for some reason. Of course, normal paint scheme today. And let's just get on with it today. I don't want this one. I'm going to use this chassis this time around. As far as the engine, we're saving this. So we're going to use the other one. As for the bodywork, well, I guess we'll break out our new body anyway. Why not? 73 car rating at Watkins Glen. Let's do this. Alrighty, time for our one and only lap here at Watkins Glen. We had some couple cars that were actually really quick in practice. What I'm worried about is, of course, the first corner. I don't want to have to deal with a first corner melee like we did last year or so. It's been a while since I've been to Watkins Glen anyway. So I'm not 100% sure how I remember the race happening. Oh, as we nearly mess up the S's there. I almost turned in way too early. Oh, I did. What's the pole time? I'm curious. Oh, 1:11? Oh, not even close. For some reason, the pole times are always like a few seconds off, but then you get into your third season in a row, and then all of a sudden they give you an impossible time. Or at least that's what it was when I played this game as a kid, or whatnot. Anyway, coming out of the carousel, these go to turns 10 and 11, or 6 and 7, depending on how you say it. I personally will call this turn 10 and 11. Coming out of the final corner, our lap is going to be an easy pole. 1:08.33. Need I say more about these AI qualifying times? Don't worry, they'll be faster in the race. Speaking of, we got our teammate in third. Nada with an impressive 6th place starting spot. Anyway, our Labani's in 15th anyway, so it's going to be a long road for him to get back up there. But it's only about 20-some laps, so it's not a whole lot of time, but let's see if we can make things happen.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series made a right turn today on its way to Watkins Glen International for today's race, the Sirius at the Glen. There aren't many road courses on the NASCAR Winston Cup schedule. What will the drivers have to deal with in this one, Barney?
Well, 7 out of the 11 corners here are to the right. You want a car that can turn both ways with ease. Of course, that's a lot easier said than done.
The MBNA car has put together a great season so far.
Oh yeah, and all these guys in the top 5 are fighting hard week in and week out to gain as many points as possible. It's harder to pick up spots once you're into the top 5.
Mark Martin had an amazing streak of 12 consecutive years in the top 10 in points, snapped in 2001.
Mark Martin has been a model of consistency since he hooked up with Roush Racing. He qualifies well, he finishes well, and everyone out there on the racetrack respects his skill behind the wheel.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished 6th in the points last year, plus he did an admirable job filling in for Sterling Marlin in some Cup runs.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Wait, what's going on? Oh, okay. Frames are dying on me almost again. Yeah, it's time to get a new computer, I think, because this thing is really old at this point.
In the front row
I'm surprised it's even still running, this potato is, but hopefully we'll, the next few weeks or so, I'll get myself a new laptop and get everything squared away. But anyway, we don't want to care about that. We care about the race. 22 laps here at the Watkins Glen International, and away we go. Yeah, the AI always seems to have a good start against us here. And for some reason, they can have a better braking system than we do. And we hear crunching behind us as we're going to give Nadeau a little squeeze to try to get that spot back. And we do keep third. Now he's got to run down Wonder Boy and Mark Martin. Those are the two guys that gave us a little bit of problems here at Sonoma, if you remember what happened there. We had a little bit of rivalry going with Jeff Gordon, but then things kind of fell flat with the rivalry. Oh, God, no, not already. And I missed the braking zone completely. And I don't know how to turn left on a road course now all of a sudden. And Steve Park is just sitting there in the middle of the track. Well, another comeback drive, it looks like, here at Watkins Glen. Not by any means of being spun out by anybody or anything like that. But why is the frames dying? I understand there's a lot of cars around me, but still.
That's one more day. Clear on both sides.
Yeah, unfortunately that was an unfortunate start, but we're going to work our way back up now.
Watch it. There's a car on your left.
About a lap and a half later, my PC is absolutely dying. I wish I knew the reason why. I was fine last year at Watkins Glen. Then things are just not going the way they should.
There's a guy on your right.
We have no room to fit a Paldi because... Oh, our left front's red. We got to repair that right off the bat. After an unfortunate turn 1 incident, now we're like a little bit tight.
Let's go after it.
And now we're going to be back in 14th here, but we're going to try to get ourselves back up there as best we can. Fittipaldi is just swerving in the middle of the front straightaway
Watch it. There's a
because he
car on
cannot
your
drive straight. He can drive corners, but he can't drive straight, which doesn't make sense by any means possible at all. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling. We're just trying to get our way back up there as safely as we can. I mean, we're about 8.5 seconds back now due to unfortunate circumstances, and my God, the AI are very good at the first corner of this track.
Okay, we're clear.
Oh, we're gonna go 3 wide up the S's. This is not safe at the slightest.
We're down.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I don't know why I bothered trying it. But anyway, we're in 12th, 13th now.
Clear on both sides.
Gonna make sure we take through the bus stop pretty nicely.
Got one on your right.
Oh, okay. My apologies there, Craven. I just completely ended Craven's day. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, Craven. Oh my Jesus. What is going on with this thing? Hold on. It's like very hot, like right here. Alright, come to the caution. We gotta make sure we repair some of this stuff.
72.
Come on, you can do better. Okay, you've got some driving to do.
Look at this. Like, that is so deliberate. I just destroyed his car. No doubt in my mind he'll be completely upset with me on that one. I am so sorry, Craven. I don't know what happened there. I just completely dumped him. That's what it looked like there. Not on it wasn't on purpose, I guess. I don't know. We were just trying to come out of the they're coming in. Oh, Labonte's staying out. Interesting. Labonte's staying out. Johnson's staying out. They're all gonna have to come in. I'm coming in because I need to repair this stuff, and plus I want to get 4 Dr. Feelgoods. Kurt Busch is staying out. Kens is staying out. We have some strategy going on in this. I think that's a field filler that stayed out. McMurray stayed out, looks like. Let's see, who else stayed out? Kevin Grubb. And Casey Mears is also staying out as well. Interesting stuff here. There's many people that are coming in. And, oh no, the Jackman fell! Did some people just take 2 tires or something? Or did they just get... Some people just must have took 2 tires. That was a really slow stop, though. We're right behind Steve Park, and oh boy, guess who's behind us?
We got some cars who didn't pit up front. Watch for traffic to stack up behind them.
Apparently we came ahead of Steve Park. Okie doke. Alrighty, and wait, we go back underway. We have another rival that's like right behind us. We're going to try to race cleanly like Tony Stewart, but we also got to race a little bit hard. I already know the AI are going to be very good. Oh my god, it's a huge stack up as we go into the grass, back on the track. Somebody's back on the tracks. I didn't quite hear my crew chief, my spotter, saying like who's coming back on the track and getting quote unquote point. And as Steve Park, well, I did chop his nose off right then and there, but back in P18 right now. In terms of like the freshest tires, we are. Maybe we could try to stretch this. I don't know. Maybe we could try to stretch this if I could stay in 4th gear the rest of the race. We could try to stretch this out, assuming there's no other caution. But Craven's car parts might fall apart. You know what I mean?
Watch it. There's a car on your left.
Oh, a little bit of rubbing with Ryan Newman, and well, that rivalry's back. There we go. That's what we wanted to have. I mean, the thing was when I one day made that intro video with whatchamacallit. Because of what he did in Chicagoland is what I wanted to do the rivalry for. But man, we're huge stacking up. We're trying to get around all those guys that stayed out. David Green has stayed out. Kevin Grubb's staying out. Tony Stewart's not going to be happy, and I just pinched them both down.
The 20 car.
We're going down the inside. That's not going to work, boys.
Take it easy on those tires.
And we fell back to 17th after being a very Max Verstappen-like aggression that we have here. We also have to manage the tires and the fuel, but of course we failed to do that completely. But we're going to be stuck back here now, looks like, as the frames just keep dropping for God knows what reason. Okay, Fittipaldi, you know, if you weren't so slow every goddamn week.
With your driving style, be careful, buddy.
Got one on your right.
And Steve Park just hits the wall and right into us.
You're clear.
One of these days I'll win this race.
71, 78.
Awesome lap. Leader's interval's about 9 seconds. Take care of your car. We'll get him.
And Robbie Gordon just did Robbie Gordon things right then and there. That was not my fault. That was Robbie Gordon being Robbie Gordon right then and there. And I just ran right into Brett Bodine. Sorry, not Brett Bodine, Kevin Grubb. I don't know why. I mean, he's a scrub, so that's why I keep forgetting that he's in that car. We're almost at the halfway point of the race. No, we're not allowed to get the spot back.
68, 75.
That was your best lap of the day.
Best lap so far, but the AI just so... No matter who it is, the AI are just so good at that corner, the first corner. They always outbrake me. Because I'm going to keep locking up the tires. But we're good almost everywhere else.
The 11 car is coming right.
Yeah, in terms of like all the people that stayed out, I think they're all... Well, they're almost all gone, back in my mirror anyway. Yeah, we're just about the halfway point. We've got 14.5 left on the fuel tank. We could try to stretch this out.
Try to keep him behind you.
I mean, we could try, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. I'm thinking about trying to go the rest of the distance. Will it work, though? Probably not. No doubt in my mind that the AI will at least try it, anyway. I don't know who's so slow on the track. Labonte's still leading the race, which is surprising, along with Matt Kenseth. That strategy's still working fine. They have to come down the pits eventually, though. Who's the one that stayed out? That's what I want to know. Sorry, not stayed out. Like, who's the one that came back on the track? Because I had no idea. It's Michael Waltrip, apparently. I didn't know he was 5 laps down. I don't even know what happened to him. All reliable turn 6 or turn 10. We have a little bit more rubbing with Kurt Busch. We're making everybody mad today.
You wanted a rival. You just got one.
Well, okay, I'm getting the wrong people that are rivals, apparently.
Wow, you're fast.
No doubt in my mind, Kurt Busch is going to go send it down the inside and down. Oh, too much contact. And that one, you know what? That was all good fair. That was all fair. I will give him that. I will give Kurt Busch that was all fail. All fail. All fair, but this is not going to be... Anyway. I mean, we're all even now, or at least or at least so I think.
97 car is still
Or he's still trying to cut my tire. That ain't happening.
clear all around.
The AI will outbrake me, of course.
Got a car on your left, buddy.
Oh my goodness me.
If that's how you want to race, you're going to see the same.
Clear.
I mean, I am cutting the track just a tad just to get away from everybody, but who knows? Maybe it'll sort itself out. My car is damaged though, so that's why it's a little bit slow in the corners now. All right, so we got 10 liters of fuel left,
We're catching them, buddy. Stay
or
with it.
10 gallons of gas left. Left front starting to go down.
Keep him behind you.
Got about 10 laps to go of the race, or like 8. I'm sorry, 9 or 8. No, 9. Yeah, 9 laps to go of the race or so. I will measure that, see if we can make it to the end. I doubt that we will. Yeah, we're already at 9.5. We're probably not going to make this at all. I don't know why I'm trying it. Yeah, 9.3. We're definitely not making it. I don't think. Maybe we can not. I think 9 laps might be a little bit too much to ask for anyway. Like the leaders have yet to pit, but I think they have. Is Labonte and Kenseth still leading? Labonte is. Mark isn't. So right now, Labonte has a good chance of sweeping the road course racing, because I don't think we're all going to make it on fuel. Like all the people that came down the pit road the first time.
Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another
Excuse me,
line before you
McMurray.
won't last.
Car to your left. Still there.
All right, that brought us down to 8.4. That is not happening.
70, 45.
You're gaining on the leader.
I don't
Keep
think.
an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with you.
Wait, if they haven't pitted yet, they've gone about 15 laps of the race. So that means I'm in trouble,
There's a guy on your right.
maybe?
Hey, we don't
I
need
mean, we're back
background
now in
noise.
P9, ready to
Just
take
be a little
P8 away from Jimmy Johnson as well,
There's a
but
car on your left.
there's no way I can make it on the rest of the way. It's not
Clear
happening.
on both sides. The 42 car is gaining on you. Car to your left.
But we're gonna keep fighting though, to get as many spots as we can.
Clear all around.
I might just probably think about just going to the pits and just take a 2-tire stop or something like that. Like take left sides. Like the left side corners, not so bad. The right sides are a little bit lackluster. I'm just worried about the rest of the field though, because Labonte is still out there. He's gone 15 complete laps.
Keep coming. We're getting there. Looks like some of the leaders
All right, so they're all coming down pit road now. I really think I should do.
The 2 car is the one that hit you.
He's not gonna forget that one, buddy.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Rusty, because Waltrip shouldn't be out there. He got held up.
The 15
We're gonna come on in.
is looking right. Clear on both sides.
But we're going to take 2 tires. We're going to take lefts. We're going to take left sides only. Wait, it's going to be a 14-second stop either way? Really? Alright, well... Actually, we'll just take no damage repair. It's a stupid idea, but... It's a 4-second difference, so we definitely need to do something about that. Our front end is completely messed up.
Jumps over the wall, ready to search this machine. They're going to make a routine 4-tire stop. No, wait, it'll only be a 2-tire stop. A 2-tire change at this end of the pit road.
Yep, 2 tires. We gotta do something.
No mistakes, just what this
We gotta do something about this, though. The right side tires are fine. The left sides are not.
Nobody's coming. You're clear.
All right, so we're right behind Labonte, and we're out in front of Kenseth, who has fresher left side tires. But the problem is the left sides aren't really that bad because it's only turn 10 or 6, and this S right here. That's it. Everything else is right-hander. Oh, and the other part of the inner loop or chicane, must stop, whatever. Not that big of a deal, really. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, though. Oh, whoa, whoa! This just ends the race, I think, right? Yeah, it does. Mark wins. Wow. Yeah, that sucked.
The yellow didn't wave as much as usual.
Well, I'd say the fans would probably have liked to seen more excitement. I'm sure the drivers, on the other hand, were happy about the low number of caution flags.
The MB&A car suffered some damage in this one and ultimately paid the price for it.
You know, some of these teams have multiple cars, and a race like this won't set them back too far. It's the guys who have only 1 or 2 cars that suffer the most. But hey, it'll make you learn to take care of your car in a hurry.
The 56 car will probably be exchanging words in the garage with the 32 car.
That certainly looks that way. I'm not sure who started everything, but it should be fun to watch over the next couple of races to see what develops.
We hope you enjoyed today's race as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. We'll see you next week at Michigan.
Nothing went right that race. Nothing. Absolutely nothing went right at all. As we said before, Mark Martin wins. We did not even lead a single lap that race after we started on pole. Somehow Junior gets 4th because, of course, Robbie Gordon gets 7th. Steve Park gets himself a top 10, which is kind of nice because he is good at road courses. Fittipaldi 11th and Adu 12th. That strategy must have killed Labonte and myself and Kenseth. Killed a lot of drivers, really. Look at Jimmy Johnson back there, too, and Kurt Busch. David Green must have gotten out of the race or something like that, but wow. Yikes. Nothing went right at all. Well, just like Dale Sr. has always said, you win some, you lose some, and you wreck some. Apparently, I didn't get the average finish anymore. Earnhardt Jr., not big surprise, is still leading the points. We fell to 7th. Yikes. Our average finish is now 11.1. So we got a lot of work to do, it looks like. Get that average finish going. Alright, what's the prestige looking like right now? Oh, wow. Yikes. Okay. That's going to be a lot of work that I got to take care of, it looks like, the next few races, because that hurt a ton, not going to lie. Yeah, the next race is Michigan. Woo. I thought Watkins Glen, we would be finally actually win at Watkins Glen, but guess not this time. I guess, I know I made a lot of mistakes. The first lap or so I can't survive because the AI just always seems to have a much powerful engine. I understand on the takeoff speed, but Nick, you want to get the engine power, though. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing any more engine power the entirety of the career mode, because if I do, I'll be having 25 wins by the end of the season, most likely. So I'm trying to limit myself there on that. I want to keep this a challenge. But anyway, that was a rough one. Like I said, you win some, you lose some, you wreck some, and that's what happened there today. We lost and wrecked something today, so don't worry. We got a new engine, got a new secret weapon anyway for us next episode anyway. We finally get to bring this beast out. Should be good on the power, should be good on the straights. What I fear is it going to be enough for the efficiency to actually do something? My guess is no. But I have to have a little bit of faith, and if I have to, I'm going to have to lower the RPMs on the engine just to compensate. Because, well, we're not going to get in top 10 most likely, and that's going to impact the finish even more. But anyway, I'll worry about that when we get there. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. We're almost at 400 anyway. And don't forget to watch the Pokemon videos I upload too as well. And we'll see you next time at Michigan.